Hi everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to do a general reading for the sign of Scorpio for the week of August 14th through the 20th. But before we get started, I want to make a quick announcement. I'm going to be opening up from August 8th till September 8th my 30 and 60 minute readings for 20% off. I was going to do it for the whole month of September, but because my birthday is September 8th, but if you've been watching my channel, you know I sold my home and I'm going to be moving through the second half of September. So I'm going to do it earlier. I'm so excited to be moving. I can't wait. Fingers crossed nothing happens. But I just wanted to let you know that I am going to be offering that for 20% off. And the link is in the description below. When you go there, fill out the contact form so that I can give you a discount. If you book it directly, it's going to be full price. And this is for my followers on YouTube and for my clients. So everybody gets 20% off. This is my gift to you. That's what I do around my birthday. I always do that for people. And yeah, I'm super excited. So if you want a reading with me, that's available. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. Again, this is a reading for Scorpio, and this is a general reading. So please take what resonates and go ahead and leave the rest. And you know my decks are pre-shuffled. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. And if you could, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. All right, so let's get some cards for Scorpio. We've got 3 of Wands. We have 3 of Swords. We have the Hermit. We have the Death card. We have Judgment. You got a lot going on here with some major arcanas. And then we have the King of Cups. Okay. For your opportunity, we have the Page of Swords. And for your challenge, we have the 9 of Swords. Excuse me. Excuse me. All right. So let me go ahead and show you how I read. I feel into the cards. So in addition to knowing them, I feel into them. And I also get downloads in words and images. I translate them in my head and I articulate them to you. So sometimes you might hear me stutter a little bit. It's because I'm translating in my head these images and words. That way I can, apply it to the reading. Anyways, that being said, this is your recent past, your present, your near future. Down below is the advice and guidance from Spirit. This is your opportunity and this is your challenge. So right off the bat, just even flipping the cards over, I could feel that there's a lot going on for you for this particular week. And just a reminder, we have 2 full moons this month. One on the 1st, it's already happened. So a lot of intuition, a lot of downloads probably. This is just a really busy and emotional month, I think, because of this. And the next one's coming up on the 30th. So a lot going on for you. And for all the signs for the moon. But what I'm getting is that, you've really, you've got a lot of stuff that you need to deal with for this particular week. You need to put your manifestation of what you want out in the world. I think that you already know what you want, and this is your recent past, but this is you really putting it out there, right? Articulating it to other people, taking steps to make it happen. This is you like throwing your idea out into the universe of what it is that you want to create. And, you've really done your time on it. However, your present energy is the 3 of Swords. So you're feeling some type of betrayal, some type of loss and heartache. Something's happened to create this for you. It could even be that you betrayed your own conscience. Maybe you did something that was unethical, or you hurt someone that you didn't mean to. You thought you were doing one thing, but you did another. It's like you just didn't get the results that you were looking for. And in that case, you've hurt yourself is what I'm getting. Really, a big vibration is that you betrayed your own conscience. You were put in a position that you did something that you're not really pleased with yourself over. Okay, it's your relationship to yourself is what I'm feeling. And then in your near future, we've got the Hermit. So you're really going in. You're looking for answers. You're looking for enlightenment. You're really going deep within yourself to get those answers. And you're very comfortable there, but you're really having to go in deep and look for that. Maybe a more alone time than you would normally have. Whatever it is, yeah, you really need to go within and look for answers. So let's go ahead and get some clarifiers to see what's going on. Let me get the other deck. And like I said, my decks are pre-shuffled. All right. Okay, so let's get some cards for you. So we've got the Nine of Cups. We've got the Nine of Wands. 2 nines, interesting. Plus you've got the Nine of Swords right here. Okay. And we've got the Five of Wands and the Three of Pentacles. And for the Hermit, it's being clarified by the Seven of Pentacles and the Hierophant. Okay, a lot going on for you, Scorpio. All right, so in your recent past, you know, you really put that out there, what it is that you want to manifest. You know, you've really taken some action steps and you're feeling really pleased with yourself. You really like what you've chosen. It really lines up for you. You feel good. It feels like your heart and your mind are really lined up for it. You know, you feel like you're really on your path. This is a 9. You're almost at the 10 with that total, you know, wish fulfillment, this, you know, this happy emotions and joy. But you're there. You're feeling very satisfied. You're full of yourself in a good way. And, you know, you're able to really enjoy everything in life because of what you've done, what you're manifesting. However, you've got the Nine of Wands here too, and this is that wounded warrior energy, and this is you really going the distance. You've got the stamina, you've done a lot of work, but you're fucking tired. You're burned out and you're tired. He's got a bandage on his head. He's holding a wand. You're just really tired to make it happen. The 10 in this is going to be taking on too many burdens and getting burned out. And so what I'm getting is that you're on your way there, but you've got that stamina. So pace yourself what it is that what you're doing, because it's really in an alignment for you for what it is that you want to do in this life. I mean, I'm getting that, you know, you've really made a smart decision. Okay, and so in your present energy, we've got this where now something happened along the way and you betrayed your own conscience. This is your present energy. Maybe you did something over here. Maybe you did something by mistake, or you screwed something up because you're so tired with this wounded warrior energy. Or like I said, you betrayed your own conscience. You did something unethical. Whatever it is, you are feeling this sense of loss. And I'm just getting, you betrayed your own conscience. I mean, I'm getting that like 5-6 times coming down as a download. So something happened that you've hurt yourself. And this is being clarified by the Five of Wands and the Three of Pentacles. So this is kind of this, excuse me, kind of healthy competition. You know, you've got some struggle, some fighting, nothing major, but, you know, you're out there and, you know, maybe with your peers, your friends, your family, you know, there's some stuff going on. And it's just usually where, you know, you're bettering yourself with this healthy competition. But, you know, this could be obstacles, hassles, yeah, it's just kind of like this kind of energy, and maybe you did something and you're just not feeling good about it. I'm also getting that, again, see, this is you being around other people. And this is why you're having to go into this alone time over here with the Hermit. But see, these cards, they're involving your interaction with other people. And even in this card, there's 2 people up here. He left his children in the forest. Okay, he betrayed his own conscience. He was so poor that he couldn't feed his children, and he would rather abandon them than let them starve with him in his arms. This is what's happened. This is the story behind this card. So he's betrayed his own conscience. It's a bad decision. Everybody involved gets hurt. And this is your present energy. So it involves other people. And this is you know, working in a group. This is normally camaraderie. It's teamwork. So in this type of environment with this healthy competition, that's where this betrayal took place, if that makes sense for you. Okay, that's the vibration I'm getting, is that it took place with other people. If you were alone, you probably wouldn't have done what you did, but there's something about interacting with other people that caused you to have this happen. So in the near future, we've got this Hermit energy where now it's like when this happened, it's like now it's like you're almost like you're licking your wounds. You're going and you are searching for answers. You're looking at yourself. You know, what happened? Why did you do what you did? You know, are you still on the right path? And, you know, you're just asking yourself a lot of different questions here. And, you know, you have a lot going on. So you're really looking at yourself, and that's really good because you want to do that. And it's being clarified by the Seven of Pentacles and the Hierophant. And you're literally looking at all the work that you've done. You're taking assessment, you're taking stock in your work and in your life and what's going on around you. It's still a sting from what's happening here. You've got the Hierophant here. So again, this is tying into those groups of people right over here. You know, and this is also you getting divine downloads from Spirit. You know, you are still being in touch with God, and I really think that He's trying to help you. That when you get these divine downloads, I'm not necessarily getting that it's ancestral right now, but I'm getting that these are direct downloads from the divine. And so it's really coming into you in your dreams or your daydreams or however God speaks to you. It's definitely coming in for you. And I think it's to help you with this situation and to continue forth with the manifestation that you're working on. But it definitely has you taking a look at what you've done, what your work that has happened here, and in total too, not just for this incident, but just in general. You're really having to look at it. Some of you might be switching directions, and others you might just continue forth and double down and then really get into your work. But God is really trying to help you with this one. You know, they really want to see you succeed. So we've got that going on for you. So now let's look at the advice and guidance from Spirit. I'm always touching the cards. So we've got the Death card. You have a lot of stuff that you need to release. And you also need to be aware that life is finite. This is not a dress rehearsal, okay? Be very much aware of time and how you use it. Don't procrastinate. Don't waste your life. Really seize the moment, okay? So this is coming in for you. I've also got the Judgment card for you. And this is tying into whatever happened up here and the Hermit card for you to go within and search for answers. This is the Judgment card. And in this particular deck, it's slightly different. And this is asking you to really go within and ask some serious questions of yourself. Like, what are you really? What brings you happiness? What do you love? What do you know in this world? What do you know of yourself? What is your prey, right? What are you going after? What fuels your flight besides coffee in the morning? You know, what gets you going? What gets you excited? What do you covet? What is your secret or secrets that nobody else knows, but it's something that's deep inside you? You've kept it hidden, and that's something that, you know, you need to do the work on. What is it? No one else needs to know these answers. This is just for you. Write it down. You know, and is it your old self or is it the new self that you're creating for yourself? Because we're always evolving. Is it a knee-jerk response to this question that's no longer applicable to you? These are the things you need to look at. You can spend 5 minutes with this, or you can spend an hour. You can spend your whole life asking yourself these questions. But you're being asked in this reading to start asking these questions. What is your madness? What do you chase all the time? What is your song? What do you say about yourself? If you had to sum yourself up in a couple of, let's say a phrase or 1 or 2 sentences, what would it be? Like for me, mine is, I can't wait to move. Oh my God, I can't wait to move. It's like a mantra for me. I say it all day long. What is your strength of character, right? And has that changed over time? And then do the flip side. What is your weakness of character? Because you need to know that so that people can't come in and hurt you. You need to be able to put a protective shield up so that if someone comes in where your weakness is, it automatically goes there. It's like a knee-jerk response. You know, if someone's coming at you, boom, block them. Don't let them come in where you're weak. And then, you know, of course, the basic question is, what is your philosophy, right? How's that changed? And do you even know? Because some people don't know. They don't spend the time looking at it. They don't ask the questions. They're too busy playing video games, watching YouTube videos, or working, right? Or raising their family. They don't really get a chance to breathe because they're working so hard and they're so busy. So these are the things that will really benefit you and allow you to make really smart, educated decisions where your heart and your mind are in alignment for yourself and you're making the best decisions for you and your family and, you know, your whole situation. So when this card comes up, these are the types of questions you really want to ask yourself. You also have the King of Cups. So when this card comes up, he's really asking you to look below the surface, to really get into things. And this really ties in with that Hermit energy. And with the Judgment card here, you're going to have a lot of stuff to release when you start doing this work, which is really good. You know, maybe you're going to be releasing stuff that's emotional, stuff that is like negative or old ways of thinking. And maybe you're going to release people that no longer serve you. You've outgrown them. they're toxic and you're going to cut them out of your life. It could be clothing. It could be, maybe you're going to look at your home and what's in there is not vibing with you, and maybe it's depressing and you want to switch it up. I mean, it could be anything that really is how you're creating yourself. Maybe you need to read a new book. Maybe you're focused on something like, let's say you're watching some gritty, I don't know, let's say some crime mystery, right? And, you don't want to do that anymore. Now you want to have like some type of a romance novel or a show or something that's going to maybe raise your vibration a little bit more. You can like both. It's not a big deal, but maybe it's something that you need to do right now. These are just examples, but you're really being asked to go below the surface, really tap into your heart, your intuition. This is really about you being intimate with yourself. Not with another person where it's, this romantic intimacy, but this is really about you getting to know yourself, getting to know your heart, getting to know your mind and how you're in alignment and what it is that you're actually pursuing. So this is the advice and guidance from Spirit is what I'm getting. So let's go ahead and get some clarifiers for you. All right. So I love it. So we have a gift and blessing from the universe. So you have the Ace of Pentacles here. And you've got the Emperor card. We've got the Knight of Swords. We have the Queen of Cups. We have the Seven of Swords. And we have the Six of Swords. So really a lot of truth coming through for you here. I just love it. This is really a good reading for you, Scorpio. I really like it. Okay, so with the stuff that you need to release and to be aware that time is finite, right? To not procrastinate, to really do the work and just start somewhere. Even if, you just have to like let the pen to paper go, just start somewhere. Just brainstorm. So we've got this Ace of Pentacles on the Emperor card. And what I'm getting is that once you do this release, right? But you have to start it. Once you do this release, you're going to have this beautiful opportunity present itself to you. And you're able to walk this path and go through the portal and be on your way up to the mountains to really be able to seize this opportunity. You've been planting the seeds. That's what's happening right here. This is about you manifesting it. You've been planting the seeds to see what's going to happen, and things will really start to happen for you. But you've got to do some work. And then you've got this Emperor energy, and this is really about you really succeeding, and you're really in the driver's seat when this happens for you. I mean, it's really about you having that fatherly energy. You've got this structure, you've got these belief systems that you can really settle into. It's like literally the Emperor looking out over his empire, and that will be you. You're looking out over your manifestation. And you're really able to look at it from a mature angle, because that's part of what's going on here. I think, you hurt yourself here, but you learned the lesson from it, And those of you that didn't learn it from this reading, from what happened, you're going to repeat it, and maybe you'll learn it that time. Because, sometimes it takes a few times before we can learn a lesson. So we have to break that pattern if that's what it is inside of us. So this is you. You've got this beautiful opportunity that's going to present itself, and you're going to seize the moment. And this is about you pursuing your passion, okay? Whatever it is you're trying to manifest, this is really it. It's bringing it home for you. So when you do the work with this Judgment card and you ask yourself those questions, and you're going to be, rebirthing a new version of you, or just discovering that version of you if you're not aware of yourself, because self-knowledge is some of the hardest knowledge to gain. And this is being clarified by the Knight of Swords and the Queen of Cups. And so this is going to happen really fast for you. Scorpio, you're very intelligent. You're really smart. This is going to happen fast for you. I don't foresee any obstacles. I don't see any confusion or clouded thinking for you. You're very intelligent. It'll happen fast for you. And this is really about you having that self-love, self-compassion, and self-care. So if there's ever a time when you're getting to know yourself, don't beat yourself up on stuff. Really show yourself that self-love and accept yourself, in totality, right? The good, the bad, the ugly. And this is you. And when you do that, man, you are so powerful. So this is what I have for you right here. is to choose love over fear. Okay, don't be afraid. And I'm saying that because this card is about fear, and I know that this is a challenge for you, but choose that love over fear. You know, when you do this work on yourself, don't be afraid. Really embrace it and be glad that you can do it, and, you know, to have this manifestation come around. So for you to go below the surface and really look at matters deeper, right? Really go within and see what's out and about. And you're doing it from a heart space, okay? This is the King of Cups. It's being clarified by the Seven of Swords and the Six of Swords. So what we've got here is, again, this is for you to focus on self-interest. And this is not for you to be a narcissist. That's not what I'm saying. This is for you to really focus in on what is good for you. At this point, what I'm saying for you, this is all about you. I don't care what your friends, your family, your spouse, what anybody else thinks about you or what they want you to do. This is about what you want to do as an individual. This is about you having that self-actualization and really creating the person and the life that it is that you want. And so this is about you in a very happy and friendly way and friendly relationship with yourself, getting to know yourself and really self-actualizing and looking at what's in your best interest. And when you do that and you pursue what's good for you, chances are that ends up being good for the people that are around you. And if it's not, then those are the people that are actually not really your friends. They're not supporting you, and you'll really see through it at that point, you know. So that's what I'm seeing for you here. Again, this is also the Six of Swords. So this is you leaving troubled waters. You're going to a calmer area. And I think that that's just you getting away from some of this junk that happened up here. But this is the advice and guidance from Spirit. You get into what you really want and what really makes you happy and what you want to pursue, and you'll be leaving troubled waters, and you're going to be going into a calmer area where you belong. Okay, and this is truth time, right? This is the Suit of Swords. This is truth time. You don't bullshit yourself. You've got to really be honest with yourself to be able to make things happen. But it's work, right? It's always work. The hardest knowledge to gain is self-knowledge for anybody. If they say it's easy, they're full of shit, or they're really, really shallow. So for your opportunity, we've got the Page of Swords. And so you're just being given this opportunity again to think. Now, she's run out in the forest, and she knows, she got lost, and she knows that 5 minutes spent thinking about it, she can get herself out of the situation, and that's worth far more than just running around panicking and not getting anything done. So like I said, you're very intelligent, and your opportunity is to continue using your intelligence. Use your wit, use your analytical skills to really look at your situation, okay, and see where it is that you want to go. If you feel trapped or you're in a box, just stop for a minute, calmly think about where it is you want to go and what you want to do. Your challenge is the Nine of Swords. So this is where the fear is starting to come in. I believe your challenge is to either not become fearful, to choose love over fear, or for some of you, the challenge is that you already do have the fearful thoughts, and it's to realize that it's all in your head, that this is the type of fear and anguish and guilt and things that keep you up at night. I mean, what's happening here is that he's afraid of everything in the dark, and he doesn't need to be. I mean, there's mushrooms here, and he's afraid of it. I mean, it's like stupid stuff like that, but it's very real inside his own head. But the reality is there's nothing for him to be afraid of. And so that's what's happening for you. You're letting some fear come in. Maybe it's self-doubt. Maybe it's about having self-confidence in this arena. And what's happening is you just need to put it aside, okay? And just really choose that love and that high vibration over fear. So let's go ahead and get some clarifiers for you. So we've got the King of Swords. We've got the Strength card. See, I told you, you're super strong and you're intelligent, right? Those two cards right there. Okay, and then the challenge is, beautiful. Okay, Ace of Cups. You are choosing love over fear, okay? I mean, I can't get it any clearer to you. And again, this is your second ace, so this is a gift and blessing from the universe, Okay, they want you to be happy. Oh my God, how beautiful. So not only do you have the Ace of Cups, you have the Lover's card. Ah, I'm telling you, Scorpio, what a great week for you, you know? So this is your opportunity, okay, to really think about what's going on. It's being clarified by the King of Swords and the Strength card. And so this is really for you to come at it from a neutral position. They really want you to think, okay? Your opportunity, whether you seize this or not, is up to you. This is the opportunity that's being presented to you. To really look at it from a detached point of view. Have this neutrality. Think of yourself as a judge, and you're hearing both sides, and you have to make a wise decision. You leave your emotions out. You're looking at the facts. You're looking at what's going on. This is what you're being asked to do here, to really take a cool, neutral position and look at what's going on in your situation and yourself. You have so much inner strength here. She's leading with love and compassion and patience. And you see the infinity sign above her head. It's meaning that, you know, whatever is coming her way, she has the strength and the resolve to be able to overcome it with this soft strength, right? With love and compassion and this type of patience. Okay, very loving. And this is you. This is to, you know, tap into that heart space. Use your head. This is really about you being in alignment. So this is your opportunity. Let's look at your challenge. So again, this is the fear that's really in your head. It doesn't really exist. It's being clarified by the Ace of Cups and the Lover's card. I mean, choose love over fear. It literally has lovers, okay? Love. So you are literally choosing love over fear. This is your challenge. So for those of you that, you know, you have a lot of fear or anxiety or guilt for something that you did, you have to forgive yourself. You have to deal with it. Have that self-compassion, self-love, self-care. If you need a spa day, if you need a pint of ice cream to help you calm down, take a salt bath, a spiritual salt bath. Just put some warm water in. Doesn't have to be scalding hot. Take half a cup of Epsom salt or just magnesium bath salts. I use Ancient Minerals. Throw that in there, and I'm telling you, those negative ions will really get rid of any type of negativity, and you will feel great. I do it almost every single night. I take a salt bath, and you feel wonderful, and you're cleansing your aura, and it's just a lovely thing. It is a little hard on your skin. You know, you're going to have to moisturize, but I'm telling you, on a spiritual level, it really, really helps you. So when these fears come up, really tap into your heart, okay? For some of you, I mean, this is really about you finding, you know, this is just amazing. Hold on, I'm getting some really serious downloads. So, okay, so this is interesting. So for some of you, not only are you getting these divine downloads from God, and I'm not really getting ancestral, by the way, with this. It's really just straight up divine downloads. Some of you are even at a crossroads, and you have to tap into this where you're choosing the love over fear. That's what I'm getting from this cross right here, is that you're at a crossroads, but you need to tap into this self-love, self-compassion, and have peace within yourself, within your heart. You have to be able to accept who you are in its totality. You can't beat yourself up over things that, like if you did something wrong and it's driving you crazy, like having that kind of guilt or anguish or anxiety, you cannot keep beating yourself up over it. You've got to show yourself self-compassion, self-love, self-care, and just be aware and try not to let it happen again. Look at the patterns. And so when that situation arises, stop yourself, walk away, do whatever it is you need to do to not let it happen again. This is how you're going to grow, and you're going to reprogram your brain. That way you can stop a behavior that you're not particularly fond of. Okay. Also here with the Lover's card, what I'm getting is that, you know, with this manifestation going on, you are really tapping into the type of career in life that you want. It's lining up with your values and your ethics. And also for some of you, this is about you finding a partner that is lined up with your values, your ethics, and it could be someone that's so close that it's the same type of work that you're doing, that you just have that bond, like, you know, your best friends, your lovers, and everything is just lined up. Right? Yeah, it's really deep what's going on for you. But at the end of the day, this is a challenge right here. So your challenge is to not let the fear get the better of you and really tap into that heart. Really open your heart up, okay? I can't stress that enough. I mean, you've got the Lover's card and you've got the Ace of Cups. You know, you're given this opportunity right here to tap into your heart space, and you need to grab it. And everything's going to open up for you, but you've got to trust in this process, okay? So these are your opportunity, your challenge. It is up to you to seize this and grab it when it presents itself, okay? All right, Scorpio, that's what I have for you for this week, for August 14th through the 20th. And remember, I am offering the 20% off from August 8th through September 8th. So if you'd like a reading with me, the link is in the description below. And if this resonates with you, please leave a comment. I'd love to hear back. All right, everybody, thanks for watching and have a great week. Sending you lots of love. Bye for now.